welcome back to Rigged Podcast with Garrett, Colin, and Jack. Week 3, Episode 3. We're going to get into all of our updates, go through the list of everything we're going to talk about, our little table of contents we got for this week. We got college football reactions and previews. We got a big slate this week for Week 1. We got NFL updates, a little bit of MLB updates for the Rangers and the Astros, a little small golf update from the tournament this past weekend. We got rigged games and updates from our previous last week's picks. Then we got this week's picks for rigged games, and then we also have a new segment for y'all this week, which is the new rigged question of the week. And to start off, we're going to go straight into college football reactions and previews. Jack, what you got?
Let's do it. I'll start off with saying I went 3-1 on my real predictions this week. I predict every game of the season on these little sheets. I went 3-1 for week 0, not to brag. We'll see what I do week 1. But let's get into the first reaction of the week. ISU, Iowa State versus Kansas State in Ireland. I introduced it last week. We can react to it today. Any takes, boys, I want to talk about today?
Yeah, no, Iowa State won a close battle this weekend against K-State. I really think it was a sloppy game. Honestly, the highlight of the game kind of came after the game, and it was Avery Johnson had a little family incident going on outside. That may have been more action than we actually had on the field this weekend.
I agree.
Speaking of the field, apparently the paint there at the field in Ireland, which I guess was a soccer field, right?
Yeah, they just painted to look like football.
They painted for football, and the paint was already all smeared and off the field by the time by halftime, right?
Yeah, it was terrible.
So yeah, that's not a good look if you're trying to spread the sport into other countries.
Yeah, they
and whatnot.
Yeah, they had to paint over at halftime. It was terrible. Which
that just makes it more slippy or slippier, I guess, whatever you want to say there. But slippery. And I'm sure that had some of the players kind of concerned with safety issues.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, their stud went out on the first play because he rolled his ankle from the field, so that means something.
Oh yeah, isn't he supposed to be a stud, Dylan Edwards?
He's really good, but we didn't see him play because he rolled his ankle on that crumb. I mean, they're all wearing spikes, but still, that doesn't protect you from rolling your ankle on a wet field because it poured the first half of the game on them.
Yeah. So yeah, it was supposed to be a great first game, ranked game of week 0. It was a pretty sloppy game. That was Jack's rigged game of the week. Unfortunately, he did not pull it out.
Yep.
We'll talk a little bit more about that later. But little flashback to Jack last week when he said that the winner of this game would be in Arlington in the Big 12 championship game.
Yep.
So it was not Kansas State who you thought was going to win.
Nope.
It was Iowa State. So do you still expect to see Iowa State now that they won Farmageddon? Do you expect them to see in the Big 12 championship?
I still see them in the Big 12 championship. It was the first game of the year. I think they'll be way better than they were in Ireland. You're going to be thrown off when you play there anyways. I think they'll improve every week. I see them in Arlington in December. I think they're going to play Arizona State in the Big 12 championship. So, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, didn't you predict Texas Tech to go 12-0?
Well, I did, but predictions change, so we'll see.
You didn't even make it a week.
I know, but if you're Tech or Arizona State, there's been no repeat champions in the Big 12 since OU did it a couple like 7 years ago. So probably not repeat. So Arizona State probably won't win it. So give me Iowa State, Baylor, or Tech to win the Big 12 championship.
Oh, so now you're just pulling Baylor out of your ass.
Well, I think Baylor's gonna be good this year. They got to get through Auburn in week 1, but we'll see what happens. They could be good this year.
I think they will be good. And that'll be a little sneak peek later into my rigged pick of the week.
Yeah.
Speaking of Big 12, we'll move on to the next game that happened, which was Garrett's rigged pick of the week that he won. His Kansas Jayhawks won in dominant fashion.
Yeah, defense looked great. Offense looked better. 31-7 wasn't really ever in doubt. Pretty comfortable. I think I had it at like 13.5.
Yeah,
it was no sweat bet. You always love those.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of sweating for me with UNLV. My rigged pick of the week last week.
Yeah, you lost my parlay.
I know. I lost my own parlays too. UNLV was favored. I think they closed at 30.5, which
Yeah.
they added on 6 points since our podcast because they were 24.5. They got to 30.5. I did end up betting 30.5 on my parlay. They were losing at halftime, ended up winning by a touchdown. So they won the game, but they lost my rig's pick as for them to cover the spread. So they did not cover 30.5. I lost my rig pick of the week. It was not rigged. But a game I did mention as I was making my pick, I had said I was almost about to pick Hawaii to beat Stanford because it was going to be rigged for Hawaii to be hosting a game and beat Stanford, which sure enough they did. They won on a walk off. Jack, what were we saying about the kicker?
Yeah, he learned how to kick from YouTube, and I think he's from Tokyo. So 2.5 years ago, he learned how to kick. He went to Hawaii, and he kicked the game-winning field goal for Hawaii this weekend. I'm just going to talk. I think Stanford's horrible. They're a horrible program. I honestly forgot that Andrew Luck is their GM and Frank Reich is their interim head coach until I was watching ACC Road Trip the other day, and I was like, oh my God, Stanford's going to be terrible this year. So I'm not shocked that they lost, but they should win. It's Hawaii. Like, Hawaii's never been good. So, I mean, I'm not really shocked, but I am shocked at the same time. Yeah.
Stanford possible losing season incoming?
Oh, they're not going to be bowl eligible. They're going to suck. They're in the ACC, so that's a hard conference, kind of.
So is Frank on the hot seat already?
I mean, he's the interim, so I think he's been on the hot seat, but
he's only the interim.
They didn't hire a coach. Andrew Luck brought him in because he's friends with him to be the interim this year. So
interesting. Yeah. We'll have another coach mentioned as on the hot seat a little bit later for our new segment, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
The next game, unfortunately, is the biggest.
Before you go, just had a little tidbit in my brain. So you're telling me kicker from Japan flew to Hawaii and kicked a bomb of a field goal? Interesting. Okay, move on.
Come on, Jack.
Me?
That's a little messed up.
Yeah, seriously.
He's bringing it up.
Teed it up. You're the one who wrote it down. A bomb by a dude from Tokyo, Japan, beats Hawaii.
I did not write
No, you won for Hawaii.
I wrote by a walk-off kicker who learned how to kick from YouTube 2.5 years ago in Tokyo, Japan. ...
So he was radicalized from YouTube and kicked a bomb.
We can call it a bomb. Kicks are bombs sometimes, but I'm not talking about that.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, moving on. We won't talk about what happened in the past. Unfortunately, the biggest game of the weekend is Ohio State versus Texas. Luckily, it's in Ohio State. Hopefully,
in the shoe. Big kickoff.
Hopefully, Ohio State takes care of business, takes care of TU. I think that will be Jack's possible little foreshadowing rig pick of the week.
That's my rig pick of the week. We'll talk about that. I'll talk about it later, though.
Yeah, we can talk about it later. Do you want to get into all these other bullet points?
I do want to touch on that. Game day will be there this week. It's going to be Lee Corso's last game day, sadly. Do we think we bookend his head? Do we think he bookends his headgear picks by picking Ohio State this time? Because that's who we picked first.
Yes.
You do?
That is 100% rigged that he's picking the same headgear that he picked on the very first episode. That's 100% rigged.
Oh, yeah. I think he is going to pick, you can't not bookend it, so you have to pick Ohio State.
I'll be looking for that bet, and I will be betting that he picks Ohio State.
If you can watch the game, if they can come to an agreement. That's a topic for another time, though. Okay. Let's say
Arch makes his first start
at Texas. Yeah, it's his first.
It's not his first start.
Well, it's his first game as the guy. Quinn Ewers was the guy last year, but he was hurt. This is his first real game as the starting quarterback of the TU Longhorn or Shorthorns, as we call them. But yeah.
Okay, I've never heard them called that. That was a little interesting.
I kind of like that, the Shorthorn.
Shorthorns, yeah.
It's kind of okay.
Yeah.
Saying's first start at Ohio State.
Julian Sain's first collegiate start as a starter at Ohio State this weekend. So that should be he was going to be the better quarterback. We're wondering, but
So
it should be a good game.
two inexperienced starting quarterbacks.
Yes, against two really good defenses.
Nice.
I hate to say it, boys, but I think TU might have the best defense in the country this year. Anthony Hill and Colin Simmons are dudes for that Longhorn defense. So I wouldn't be surprised if they get to saying a lot in this game and cause them some trouble.
Yeah, it's a hot take that hopefully will be wrong.
Yeah, so, I hope to.
Because I think our Ags may have the best defense.
Yeah.
In the country, definitely the SEC.
Well, you might have a good defense too. We'll see.
I know.
We do have the best defensive mind calling our plays this year. So
OU and A&M are supposed to be playing against each other in Atlanta.
Yeah, according to my predictions, they're playing each other in the championship.
Yeah. Ohio State has Jeremiah Smith as the main weapon. Hopefully he dominates TU's stellar defense. Who are the Longhorns' weapons? I have no idea.
We have no idea who will be playing receiver for them. No idea.
No idea. No idea and don't care.
Nope.
Ryan Wingo.
Right, he's a beast. I will say that. Yeah. I don't know who their running back's going to be though. I think they lost Wisner, Blue. They might have C.J. Baxter still. I don't really know.
Yeah, it's going to be Baxter.
Okay, Baxter's going to be the lead back. Okay. We'll see if they can stop him. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, that's the big game of the week. Hopefully the red team wins, not the ugly burnt orange team.
Mm-hmm. Can we talk about how Big Noon Kickoff ruins football by placing these big games at 11 a.m.? It's terrible for the sport of college football.
Why? Good for day drinking, though.
Well, yeah, but I'd rather watch this game at nighttime in the shoe. The shoe's electric. To watch at night, that'd be awesome. But oh well.
Not all games can be at night.
Yeah, it'll be at night in Texas next year, so it doesn't really matter. Let's move on to Nebraska versus Cincinnati and Kansas City this Thursday. Boys, I want to start us off with some hits on that one.
I don't know much about either team. I know my
Mahomes Jr.
My past coach for Baylor, Matt Rule.
Oh yeah,
he's been doing a fine job at Nebraska.
Yeah.
So now they do have Mahomes Jr. as a quarterback, but I think he'll be able to step it up and beat Cincy this weekend for a nice opening game. Week one Big 12 game.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I think Nebraska will start out 1-0. I think they'll beat Cincy.
Yeah, I don't think Cincy's going to be that good this year. I think they're going to be the bottom team in the Big 12. So I think Nebraska pulls away with that in Kansas City. Garrett, if you have any more thoughts, you can touch on that if you want to. But
no, man, I like Nebraska. I think their offense is going to be better than we expect this year. I think they're going to come out and look sharp, and should be a no sweat bet.
All right.
Yep. Next, my biggest game of the weekend.
Your Super Bowl.
I don't know about Super Bowl, but Baylor.
Super Bowl so far.
Super Bowl so far. Baylor, Friday night. This will be my rigged pick of the week. Supporting my Bears.
Yep.
They are playing against Auburn. Auburn's going to throw out their three quarterbacks, which is a recipe for disaster. Baylor's bringing out the chrome helmets and black jerseys that we talked about last weekend. So they're doing blackout with chrome gold helmets. They're also doing the drone show. Yeah. They're doing the drone show, so they're going all out for this game. Sawyer Robinson's going to have a great year. He really turned around the second half of last year for his freshman year, and I think he's going to have a hell of a year this year. Take a big step, have Baylor in a pretty good spot for possibly playing in Arlington against, I guess, Iowa State or Texas Tech in the Big 12 championship. Baylor got a bunch of guys in the portal this year. And like Jack says on the notes, Baylor takes this game easily. I expect it to be like that. I think Baylor's -3 right now, and I think they win by more than a touchdown. So I think Baylor will take care of business. Auburn's going to be rolling in with three quarterbacks, not knowing what to do. So we'll see what happens. But I think it's going to be a very electric game Friday nights. It's going to be a great atmosphere in McLean Stadium on the Brazos River there in Waco.
Yep.
So tune in. It's going to be a blackout, drone show, badass jerseys and helmets for Baylor, and I think Baylor dominates the game.
Do you think Hugh Freeze needs this game more than Baylor needs to win it to keep his job by the end of the season?
I could see that.
Okay.
Here's the thing: if he wins the game, he has a couple games he can lose for the SEC. If he loses this game, they're starting out not in a good spot.
Those
So then
boosters.
it puts a lot more pressure on them to win SEC games.
Yeah. They have to beat Bama this year. And if they lose this game, I know the boosters will start talking about getting rid of him. I know Auburn does not wait long to fire their coaches. Look at Brian Harsin a couple years ago. They had him out the door by week 3, so he needs this for his job. I'll say that. Yep.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but for all you fans and listeners and football watchers and fans, tune in that game. I think it's gonna be a great game to watch Friday night.
Yeah.
After work, when everybody gets home, before our first full Saturday of games. Watch that game. Me and Garrett will be in Argentina after our first full day of hunting, because we start hunting Thursday when we fly into there in Argentina.
I'm exhausted.
Actually, no, I take it back. We're not hunting Thursday. We're hunting Friday.
Correct. First half day is Friday.
So first half day of hunting Friday, and then after that we'll be in the lodge drinking some Argentinian Malbec wine and kicking back and watching.
I guess you're in the same time zone, I guess. You aren't.
No, 2 hours ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's better than when I went to Africa and I was 7 hours ahead and I couldn't watch my games, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, we'll have to stay up a little bit after a full day of traveling. We got a hell of a trip traveling to Argentina.
Yeah, that's
but we're going to have to stay up in the lodge drinking some wine.
Yeah.
And watching my Bears beat Auburn. Next we got Florida State against Bama. Where's this game at?
Tallahassee, Florida.
Tallahassee. Okay, that makes it a little bit more interesting. If it was in
Bama?
If it was at Bama, there'd be no chance for Florida State, because Florida State was awful last year.
Yeah, but they brought in some weapons and a new quarterback, so I think they might be better this year.
Yeah, we'll see. Thomas Castellanos is the new quarterback in Tallahassee.
He's a beast.
Where did he come from?
Came from Boston College. BC, baby. BC. He's been talking a lot of smack, though, this offseason. He's been saying that they're going to kill Bama. So I'm excited to see what Bama does to him.
Well, teams who talk shit to Bama and players who talk shit to Bama don't really end up doing very well.
No,
so
they will get booed within the first quarter, I think.
Yeah, I think Bama. Now, hearing that little tidbit, I think Bama wins this with ease. Bama's going to be coming in pissed off.
Yeah.
Ty Simpson first start as full-time starter. Who's that?
Bama's quarterback.
Bama's quarterback.
Bro, how do you not know this?
I don't even know who that was.
He's white.
Oh, he is white.
Yeah, tall white guy.
Interesting.
Yep.
Bama will most likely take care of this game. Yeah, I think Bama. After hearing that little tidbit, this won't even be close. Even though Bama is starting a first-time starter, they're gonna beat this Castellanos dude from Boston College. It won't even be close. Let's see. Ryan Williams is the big key in the game. Can FSU guard him? What do you got on that, Jack?
Ryan Williams is a beast. I mean, Georgia could barely guard him last year. You think FSU can keep up with him? Let's be honest now. He's gonna score at least 3 touchdowns, I think. Good luck to Florida State on that.
Hold on. So can I bet that?
You can bet it. Go for it.
Over 2.5 touchdowns?
Yeah, I think he scores at least 3. He's
okay.
Their star receiver.
And if I lose that bet, you'll pay me for the bet.
I'm not them. I mean, you back for that game. You can get it.
I want Zell.
I don't Zell. Sorry, I don't pay you back from the bets I take. I do want to say that all the viewers out there, we don't suggest betting, but if you have the money, go for it.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Okay, sure. We suggest betting
responsibly. We bet responsibly.
Betting responsibly is always key.
And drink responsibly.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I do drink. I don't drink, so I drink responsibly.
You do drink?
Oh, possibly. Viewers don't know that.
What'd you have for dinner tonight?
Went to Rusty Taco. I had 3 tacos and 2 margaritas.
So you do drink.
Well, yeah, but I didn't want the viewers to know that because I don't want to. I want to sound intelligent.
So wait, hold on. So intelligent people can't drink?
Oh, they can. Y'all are both intelligent. Y'all both drink. So
I don't drink.
yeah, I just saw you drink something on the screen. Unless that's
Oh,
lemonade.
Damn, you got me.
Moving on.
It's not lemonade. It's hard iced tea.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Moving
next
on.
game. Next game, we got prime time Saturday night.
Colin, just
Fowler versus.
reading the notes.
Yeah, I'm getting. I gotta be able to read the games for us. LSU versus Clemson. Fowler versus Herbie. Where's this game being played at?
In Death Valley and Clemson, South Carolina. It's the battle of the Death Valleys tonight, boys. I mean, this Saturday. I think the winner can officially declare their stadium as the real Death Valley.
No.
I mean, they'll play again next year in LSU.
Wait, hold on. Is this a home and home thing?
It's a home and home. It's a home and home, yeah.
They'll play next year. Okay, well then next year we'll be able to determine the factor of that.
Yeah, sure.
Because if both the home teams win, then you can't determine the real champion of the Death Valley.
I do think LSU gets louder than Clemson, but I like Clemson more than LSU, so I'll say they're the Death Valley. And I claimed last week that Clemson is the real Death Valley, so I gotta stick with my claim. You know?
Okay. Wait, stick with your what?
My claim that Clemson's the real Death Valley. So
okay, yeah, well we'll see how this game goes. Primetime game in Clemson. Klubnik versus Nussmeier, who's supposed to be, I think he's preseason #1 quarterback for SEC. Wasn't he first team?
Think so.
Probably Arch, but
yeah.
No, it wasn't rigged for Arch, but I think it was Nuss. I think Nuss is top 5 to start the season for Heisman. So I think LSU wins this game pretty easily.
You think?
Even though it's in Clemson, yeah, LSU.
I think Clemson wins this game. I like who Clemson has, so I think they win this game.
Who do they have? Like
Klubnik.
Clemson doesn't get any guys from the portal.
They have Nick Anderson. That's LSU has Nick Anderson. But Clemson was good. They had Brian Wesco, who's a stud receiver. They had that other stud receiver. I don't know his name, but they made the playoffs last year. LSU didn't. So
yeah, but LSU got a lot of big additions.
Well, yeah, but it's a home game for Clemson. So and it's a night game. So I think Clemson pulls away with it.
I'll take LSU. I'll take my Bears for Baylor to beat an SEC team, but I'm gonna take an SEC team in this game, LSU, to win. Also, the last game I had Bama, so SEC wins the last 2 games we talked about.
All right. Tiebreaker, Garrett. Who do you think wins?
Clemson.
Oh, suck it, Colin.
Interesting. Okay, well, that'll be fun to talk about next week. Next game, we got Notre Dame versus Miami. Sunday. Since Monday is a holiday, this will be a nice game to watch Sunday. Garrett and I will still be in Argentina, so that'll be fun to watch Sunday night after a full day, our first full day of hunting dove. Hopefully we kill a couple hundred dove. Where's this game being played at?
Hard Rock Stadium.
Miami. So somewhat of a home game.
Yeah, my dad said this is the one game he wants to tune into because he wants to see how good Notre Dame is for when y'all play him. If that means anything.
Right.
So, is this rigged for Notre Dame to win?
I don't know. We'll touch on that later, right, Garrett?
Correct.
Oh, that could possibly be Garrett's pick of the week.
Would be.
I guess we'll see here shortly. All right, we'll save some of these details for later. Then I'll let Garrett talk about that later. Next game, we got North Carolina. Bill Belichick's first game as head coach in college football against TCU, another Big 12 team, the Horned Frogs. Where is this game being played at, Jack?
UNC is going down to Fort Worth. Fun tidbit though. This game is the Ireland game next year, so UNC screwed themselves by making this an away game this year.
Or TCU's genius.
Oh yeah, or that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Monday night game. That'll be fun for a holiday.
Only Monday night game, yeah. Only Monday game, I believe.
Yeah, it should be. I think it should be the only Monday night game. In Fort Worth, TCU I think does pretty well at home.
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina won't be used to the Texas heat.
True.
So I'll take a Big 12 team in this game. I'll take TCU to beat North Carolina in Bill Belichick's first game. There's been a lot of off the field talks with his stuff in the offseason, and I think that comes
Hot
back to bite him in
girlfriend.
the ass. Yeah, oh yeah, his little young girlfriend. I think all that comes back to bite him in the ass, and he loses his first game. TCU takes it and spoils his season opener.
Wait, is he not engaged? I thought he was engaged.
Is he
No,
engaged? No idea.
I don't think he's engaged.
It was just a little nasty rumor I heard.
I think they're just
Yeah, but
BS
but
and
some
GS.
but somebody else got engaged today.
Oh
I don't
God.
know too much. I don't know too much about them, but
No,
No.
somebody's English teacher and someone's gym teacher.
Yeah. Someone's a
um,
tight end and someone sings a little bit. I'm not sure.
Travis Kelsey sings.
who has a tight end?
Oh, you do. I thought.
I got two of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Predictions. UNC TCU. What we got?
TCU.
I'm taking TCU. I think too. I don't think UNC has a good team. So.
Okay, clean sweep for the Rig Podcast guys to take TCU.
Yep.
That'll either be a great topic to talk about next week, or we will be 0-3. So we'll talk about that next week. SEC moves to 9 games. I think that happened last week on the day that we did the podcast, did it not?
Yep.
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
So, but they did kind of announce that we're going to have 3 permanent opponents every year. Each team will
Mm-hmm.
required to schedule a Power 4 team or Notre Dame every year. So it's looking like, what's that?
It's got to be a gauntlet in the SEC come next year.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. Which A&M's already playing against Notre Dame this year. We played against them last year, so I'm sure A&M will have to.
I'll go to Arizona State next year. How fun for y'all!
Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fun. We may have to do a little
scenery there.
What's that?
Good scenery there in Arizona State.
A little desert road trip for the boys.
No, I saw they had like a really cool like practice facility, kind of fall camp place. Looked like it was like in the woods. Pretty neat. I mean, they made the playoff last year, but they don't have an indoor facility. So hot seat ASU boosters maybe. But yeah, nice scenery out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a guys trip next year to go to that game.
Mm-hmm.
Good golf courses out there too.
I was about to say we can parlay a couple rounds of golf.
Or instead of that, we go to the big house where OU plays Michigan next year and we go to that game. Doesn't that sound fun? You don't want to see the big house? It's a bucket list stadium. You got to see it before you die. Come on. Be fun.
Yeah, I'll wait. We'll wait until A&M plays there. Speaking of Michigan, sources have confirmed that College Game Day will be in Norman next week for week 2 for the OU versus Michigan game. It's essentially confirmed, right, Jack?
Yes, I have some inside sources that have told me that College Game Day is planning to go to Norman, Oklahoma next week. I'll be in town for that. I'm not getting up this time for game day. I got up for the Tennessee versus OU one last year. It's exhausting, so I'll be sleeping in. I'll be watching on my television, and I'll be tailgating. But yeah.
Did y'all win last year? Whenever you went to game day?
No, my brother came to that game, and we lost to Tennessee badly. So I think we win this game, honestly. But we'll get into that. We'll get into the game next week because that's when we'll.
Wait, was it your fault because you went to game day?
No, it wasn't my fault. We just sucked last year.
I guess we don't know though.
But y'all beat Bama.
We did beat Bama. Yeah, we got lucky that game.
Did you go to game day?
We didn't play them. We didn't have game day for that game because we sucked. But I rushed the field. That was cool. I still have grass from the field.
Where?
It's on my bulletin board somewhere. I'll show next week.
Is it still alive?
It's dead now, but you can still see the grass. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Yeah.
Speaking of game day and losing, our Aggies last year hosted game day twice.
Lost both.
We lost both games. So,
but we didn't go though.
That's true. So that means when A&M hosts game day this year,
we gotta go.
We'll be going.
Busy, gotta go.
Which game will y'all host game day for? Because y'all play some trash teams at home.
Well, we probably won't host. We're probably going to get 2 game day games this year, and it's going to be the same ones as last year, but
Well,
both games are on the road.
y'all
So
could host for Florida. That would be a good team, or you could host for Carolina, which will also be a sneak. If I predicted them right, that'll be a good game at the end of the
we'll
year.
see. But I have a feeling week 3, A&M at Notre Dame, both teams should be undefeated. That should be game day.
Y'all should go to that one either.
That's what I'm saying. We are going to the game, then we'll have to go to game day.
Yeah,
Sure.
true.
So, and then I would assume if A&M and TU take care of business again this year, game day will be in Austin, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is.
But
anyway.
we'll see what happens. So.
Yep. All right, let's go into some NFL talk.
Moving on, we got NFL. We don't have a whole lot. It was kind of a boring weekend of preseason. None of the starters, none of the big names played. Although Jackson Dart is kind of popping off.
He's been showing out.
So, I think what is he guaranteed the first backup?
Maybe, I don't know. Do they want Jameis Winston to back up Russ? I don't really know.
I guess we'll find out. When's the regular season start? No, not this week, but next weekend.
No, this Thursday. No, not this Thursday. The next Thursday.
Right.
Okay. Well, we have some good games coming up. A little extra news: Shiloh Sanders. What did he do? He threw a little punch and got waived. Got cut from the team.
Yeah, he threw a punch at a Bills player and then got waived the next day. How exciting for the Sanders family.
Yeah, well, I thought they were the future of the NFL, but apparently a little something kind of ruins that.
Speaking of which, Shador's third string now in Cleveland behind Dylan Gabriel.
Right.
Hey, told you I was going to be rigged. Dylan Gabriel had to play his ass off. Sure enough, he did. He took that second spot.
Yep.
So, Shitter Sanders, go ahead and be looking at the playbook and have your mic ready to relay the plays. So you ain't playing. Speaking of not playing, is Micah Parsons going to be playing this season?
I think he will. I think Jerry Jones will get the contract done. Maybe before the season, if not, like week 1. This is how it always goes down. Jerry Jones is one of the worst GMs in the NFL. I don't know why he still GMs our team. He just needs to sign his players.
I know why.
Okay, go. Let's see her.
He owns the team.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. I didn't know that one. You just taught me something new.
Oh,
wait, you didn't know Jerry Jones owns the team?
Of course I knew that. I'm a Cowboys fan. Come on now.
Come on now.
How about them Cowboys?
Doing, huh?
I can turn my southern accent on when I want to.
Hey, don't the Cowboys play the Thursday night game against the Eagles?
Are they? I think they are the Thursday night game. Oh no, we're gonna get our butts kicked.
That's even less time to get the deal done.
Yeah, so next Wednesday, that check better be signed for Micah Parsons.
Micah?
Oh, Micah. Wait, has he been practicing?
No, I don't think he has. Did you see the preseason game? He was taking a nap on the training table during the game. Shoddy was not happy about
it. He's locked in.
Yeah, he is locked in.
Micah Parsons, you are a Houston Texan.
No, that's funny jokes. Fine, okay. Y'all give us C.J. Stroud. We'll give you Micah Parsons.
No.
Fair trade.
I can keep Dakota.
No, I will keep Dak too, but I want C.J. Stroud in that trade.
You gonna play 2 quarterbacks?
Yeah, why not? Auburn's doing it. Why can't we?
They're playing 3.
Okay, we have Joe Milton too. We can play 3. Triple quarterback Wildcat. It's a new formation I just thought of.
Yeah, that'll really work. Next, speaking of Houston and Dallas, we'll go on to MLB. Quick little hitters on updates. We got Astros. They started winning a few games. I think they're losing right now. The Rockies, the worst team in MLB, of course, because we always play to the talent of the teams that we play against. Yordan Alvarez back in the lineup, finally. First time in months that he's playing. Hopefully the Astros can kind of get some things together, rally around Yordan being back. We need some pitchers to get healthy and come back, and we'll see what happens getting down to October for some playoff baseball. How are the Rangers looking, Jack?
We suck. I think we're cooked. We're not making the playoff. In fact, our Cy Young candidate pitcher is out for the season. Evo has a rotating cuff strain, I think. So he's out. Yeah, he was my star pitcher on my fantasy team, and I need him for the playoffs, and I won't have him now. So Rest in peace to my fantasy team.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's okay though.
Mm.
Oh well, this is a big week for me for fantasy. It's a must win for me.
Yeah, I mean, I already
So
locked in first place. So
yeah, well, you're still in the playoffs, so
yeah, true.
you'll be fine.
If it makes you feel,
Next,
I'm hoping you win, so I play you first round. If it makes you feel better. So.
hey, if I can make it into the championship bracket of playoffs, then I avoid getting last place. So that's all I care about. My team's not good enough to win the whole thing, so I'm just trying to avoid getting last.
You think?
Speaking of finally not getting last, golf tournament this past weekend, we had Fleetwood finally wins his first golf tournament.
Yeah. Tommy Fleetwood finally won his first match, his first tourney. Took him $10 million.
Hell yeah! And how did Scotty win every golf tournament this year, but not win the FedEx Cup?
Yeah, I don't get that. Like Scotty, I looked up the numbers, and Scotty was like 5,000 points up on Fleetwood for the FedEx Cup thing. And then apparently, if you win the tour championship, you automatically take home the FedEx Cup. Something's gotta be fixed there. That's stupid that Scotty can win every tournament and not take home the FedEx Cup.
So that's rigged.
No,
Yeah,
not rigged at all.
Oh no,
Opposite of rigged.
Garrett would know more.
Yeah, no. So the last few years, they've had a starting strokes format. So based on your FedEx Cup standing position, you would start the last tournament of the year, which only the top 30 players make it. Whoever's in first starts like -10, second -8, -6, so on and so forth. Uh, Basically, they were trying to set it up to where, like Jack was alluding to, whoever has the points leader trying to take home the trophy this year. All the points did was get you a ticket to the 30-man tournament, and I think that is really, what brings the best players out. This time it was very ironic. Fleetwood has always been the bridesmaid, never the bride, and he finally got his chance to win, and it was really cool. Like he problem is he's about to play in the Ryder Cup against the U.S. and that is kind of scary. But yeah, no, really cool, feel good story. But now it's time to lock in and root on the USA and the Ryder Cup. So let's do it.
When is the Ryder Cup?
Couple weekends, I believe. We haven't announced the full rosters yet, so it'll be 12 on 12. Ryder Cup format should be fun.
Where is that? Where is the Ryder Cup? Is it in England, right?
No, it's going to be in Bethpage Black up in New York this year.
Oh, okay, cool.
Home game for us.
Yep.
Going to have some rowdy fans, and hopefully Keegan Bradley puts together a good squad.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be fun to watch.
Yep.
All right, moving on. We got rigged games. We kind of highlighted our results from last week. I think we kind of already talked about that.
Yeah.
I lost my pick. Jack lost his pick. I'm 1-1 in my rigged games. Jack is 0-2. Garrett won his game to bounce back to being 1-1.
Right.
So we have some work to do.
Yep. Gotta catch up to y'all.
Everybody's got a loss in rigged games, so we need to do a little bit better about picking games that are actually rigged, because if they're rigged, they're supposed to win. So hopefully we have a little bit better picks this week. As I mentioned earlier, I'm taking my Baylor Bears. I think it's going to be rigged for them to win. There's too much stuff going on for them to host this first game of the season. Electric atmosphere, blackout, black chrome helmets, drone show, Friday night, the only game or the best game of Friday night. Prime time, everything's going to be rigged for Baylor to win. So I got Baylor to win. I think they're favored by 3, but whatever the spread closes at, give me the spread. I'll take Baylor to cover whatever the line is. So that's my rigged game of the week.
I like it.
Jack?
Me? Okay. Yeah, best game of the week, I think, on Saturday morning, the big noon kickoff game and game day game, actually. Texas, Ohio State. Texas is my rig pick for the week. It's Arch's first start as the guy in Texas. And TU is the media's little poster child. So they won't want Texas to lose that game, especially against Ohio State, who they lost to in the playoffs last year. Give me Texas to win. I think Ohio State is 2.5-point favorites on the road at home. But a wise man told me that if you're favored by less than 3 points, then it's basically the road team's game to win. So give me Texas to win that game.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you're going spread, not money line.
I'm going spread. I think Texas will cover. Yeah. As much as
But
they
if it's rigged, could go money line.
I could go money line. Yeah, I can give me Texas money line then. I
Let's
like
go.
that enough. I think Texas will win.
Let's
I
do
hate
it.
to say it, but I think Texas will win.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That leads into mine. I think we hinted on it a little bit. Notre Dame travels down to Miami. I think this could be a game that they're trying to posture to where we have a 2-0 Notre Dame team versus a 2-0 A&M team. Notre Dame, I believe, is a small favorite. I'll take Notre Dame to cover, going down to Miami to ruin Carson Beck's first start. And yeah, I think we're gonna see 2-0 A&M, 2-0 Notre Dame. Probably going to be game day, and I think it's rigged. Give me Notre Dame to cover.
I like that pick.
Love it. Yeah.
Do we know the spread yet? I assume Miami
I saw
favorite.
like 2.5 or 3.
Yeah. So wherever it closes at, we'll take Notre Dame for wherever that spread will be.
Okay.
So hopefully it doesn't balloon up like my UNLV pick last week, jumping 6 points. So I don't think it will.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we did a lot better picking rigged games this week. Actually breaking down why we think it's going to be rigged, given the full details, because that's the way it should be. Given the circumstances of the game, why we think it's going to be rigged. I think we did a pretty good job of picking our picks.
I agree.
Now for our new segment to finish this episode off, we're going to be doing a rigged question of the week. This week we have, is Brent Venables on the hot seat? Jack, what you got?
His name is Venables, and this question comes from some guy named Travis. I think Ben Venables I think his seat is lukewarm right now. I have heard he needs to win 8 games to keep his job at OU. Our schedule's a gauntlet this year, so 8 games is a stretch. I think we win 9. I think he keeps his job, but I think he is on the hot seat as of now. As we sit here today, I think he's on the hot seat. And he knows it. I think he does know that, and he has to win to save his job. So he'll be coaching for his life this year. Yeah. That's our great question. Bam.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so what, OU 8-4 or better, and he keeps his job?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he'll definitely keep his job if he lives up to your predictions of playing against A&M in Atlanta for the SEC Championship.
Yeah, I mean, if Natty champions, I think he definitely keeps his job. So,
Well, I would hope he keeps his job if he wins a national championship.
He might leave for a better job.
He may leave for the NFL.
He's not leaving OU. He's never leaving OU. This is home. So.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Ooh, Colin, real quick. What's rigged?
Everything is rigged.
Yes, sir.